people when I was a seeker. When I was a seeker. I sought both night and day. I sought the Lord. And I sought the Lord. I sought the Lord. And help me. Showed me the way. He made me a watchman upon the city wall. And if I am a Christian, I am the least of all.
Go! Hello. Hi. So, rain last night. Really wish it would have snowed, but it didn't. So, this morning, and all this year, and all my life, is going to be about surrender. Surrendering my will to God. And you can do that in many ways, I guess. And many ways in which I can do that I know of right now that I can pursue are... Ooh, bird. Bird. Yes, I'm quite an ornithological expert. Bird. In the pursuit of his will as revealed in his word on this earth, and twinning my actions to the guidance therein. And genuine surrender, is always twinned or coupled with faith, in that, just like when you surrender to an army, that you have faith that they're not going to just shoot you in the face. You're like, okay, well, I'll be a prisoner of war. And I'm eager to be a prisoner in God's camp, as I believe it is a good one, a good egg, and so I'm not going to get shot in the face. In fact, quite the opposite. And then, there's a certain aspect where you surrender unto death. And I want to surrender because I want to relinquish fear. Fear of failure, of loss, of destitution, of death, or maybe even torture unto death. And I'd like to give, even though it's the last thing I want to do, I would like to give all that up. I want to surrender as an act of loving devotion, as a joyful sacrifice to the one I love. And then I want to surrender, really just to relinquish those fears. So if I surrender and say it's not in my control, then really I'm either plunged into fear to the point where I couldn't exist, and then I'd have to let it go, or I just don't have room to fear anymore because it's really not under my control, and really this life isn't so much mine to use. I was thinking about this a second ago, and there was one other reason I wanted to surrender. Well, I guess, the semi-selfish-ish reason I want to surrender is because I want to really see what glory God may have for me, not only in the afterlife, but I guess on this earth, that he may have some things for me to do. Because he saved me a couple times from rare diseases and medical ailments that had doctors confused. And I was healed miraculously a couple times. So I don't have to, but I like to believe that he did that not only just to deliver anguish from those around me, from my family, but also, this might die in a second, but also, hopefully, that he has some work for me to do. And maybe it's just been this, or maybe it's something I've already done, so now I can be consumed by a pack of wild dogs, or a tiger, or a tiger shark. But hopefully not. Just because I'd like to keep doing cool stuff for him. So this is going to be a year of surrender. My will is not my own. Do with me what you will. even if it leads me to living on the streets and chasing down wild dogs and rats and cooking them over an open fire. If I am still serving you throughout that time, then so be it. So be it. You know, I have to. This whole year has been a continual act of surrendering various portions of my will that I thought I'd already surrendered. I'd given all to Christ, and Christ, I'm yours. Do with me what you will. But I spend so much time sort of obsessing about all these various things and making all my own plans. And now I'm just trying to make plans in peace, you know, have goals and intentions, but still just walk one foot in front of the other. So anytime I'm told to turn, I can turn, and I don't have to even yank up the reins, that I can just turn simply and go. So I look very much forward to this surrender journey. I wonder if it'll be faster. I wonder if it'll be slower than I expect. But I look forward to the bounty of riches I will one day take part in, either in this life or the next. And I hope it leads me to be helpful to you, as well as him. Have a splendid day. Happy New Year, number 2.